Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. I am a homeschool mom to 3 girls, and on this channel I like to share everything homeschool and homeschool curriculum. Today I thought I would share the hits and misses for my 4th grader who just is finishing up the 4th grade school year. I love seeing how people plan their future year, the upcoming school year, but I think the real heart of it is how the school year ended and what worked and what didn't work and what they thought of things. So if you haven't already, if you could like, subscribe, make sure to leave me comments. I always love suggestions. So like I said, today I wanted to do the hits and misses of my 4th grader. If you are new to my channel, a little bit about her. She is just finishing up the 4th grade. She does have dyscalculia, which is struggle with math. She also has dyslexia, which is a struggle with reading and spelling. And so with her, there's a lot of mix of different curriculums, and I think she's really shaped our homeschool. And me realizing that I can mix and match what works from different pieces of different companies and different curriculums to make what works for her. She is really good at reading. She's really coming along with reading. She really struggles with spelling, and she does really struggle with math as well. So that's a little bit of a back information for her, a little bit of information of why I choose what I choose. But like I said, she is really good at reading, and so the reading is at this level and the spelling's at this level. So that's a little bit of our story with her. So let's start with some misses. Oh my gosh, so I wrote some notes down so I wouldn't forget, because our homeschool this year has just been crazy. We had a little bit of a family, extended family issues this fall especially, but it has really affected our homeschool year, so we haven't got as much done as we normally would get done. My daughters are also in 2 days of co-op or enrichment, which really affect how much schoolwork we can get done. So there's lots of factors, but we do homeschool all year, so we will be doing stuff through the summer as well. So let's start with our misses. And some of these, I don't even remember them. That's what we were doing. So that's how far back we switched. The first miss is the good and the beautiful math. She was doing the simply good and the beautiful math, and it was not working. It is so pretty. It is so beautiful. It does have those games. It is a spiral approach, but it was not working for her. If it works for you, I love that for you. It does not work for her. So we had to switch that. We were also doing Horizons math as kind of a supplemental. I never actually used the instructor guides, but she did the Horizon math workbooks. I thought it was really great practice, but we got to the point where it just moved really quickly, and it wasn't working for her. Another thing that wasn't working was easy grammar. I have really liked easy grammar. We have done it a couple times. We've done it with her, and I did it with my middle daughter. I really like easy grammar because it is 1 page a day. It's super easy. But if your kiddo has a hard time learning that stuff, I think that's kind of where the issue is. So my daughter had a little bit of a hard time actually learning and retaining. So the practice was great, but she was forgetting what she had learned. So that didn't work for her. Another thing that didn't work for her was Sunlight Language Arts. Sunlight History, Bible, and Literature is phenomenal. I would love that curriculum to work for the rest of our homeschool. I thought it was amazing. What didn't work was the language arts. And it was a miss for both levels that we tried this year. It was just not our style. We need super incremental. We need really laid out. It had the copy work, and it had creative expression, and it had all this stuff, but it just did not work for our homeschool, unfortunately. Let's see. I think those were our main misses. Our in-betweens this year were a little funny. One was the good and the beautiful language arts. And I say that is, hold on, let me look. I say that is an in-between because I had purchased a level that was a little too easy for her. She's been doing the Good and Beautiful for a couple years, but we had been doing this level this year, and it was too easy for her. I also don't, it is the old version, so keep that in mind. I don't think that the Good and the Beautiful has enough for a kid who struggles to learn the actual curriculum. So we have to supplement a lot with the Good and the Beautiful. She loves it. She loves the activity. She loves the beauty of it. So we will keep doing the Good and the Beautiful. It's just not my favorite curriculum because I feel like it is an extra, something extra we have to do, and we have to supplement a lot with it. And some other curriculums we don't have to supplement quite as much. Another in between was all about reading. I had intended for her to do all about reading level 3 this year, and if you watched my first grade curriculum hits and misses, same thing kind of happened where at the beginning of the school year I was like, okay, we're going to hit it, we're going to do it really well, and it just kept getting pushed back. And then we had some family stuff that went on where we were just hitting the bare minimum of school, and all about reading. Now it's the end of the school year. It is June now, and we have not touched all about reading. So my daughter does like all about reading. We will do the level 3 at some point for her because it is really good. It is amazing for kids who have dyslexia or learning differences. So we will be doing that. Another in between was Moffat Girls. This was from the previous year. This is the No Prep language, literacy, and math. I love Moffat Girls. They have one for every, a theme for every month for these No Prep. So if you can see, it's just like workbooks, worksheets. It has literacy and it has math stuff. It was an in-between because we just didn't really have time for it. But I do like it as an independent thing that she can do on her own. Another in-between was geography. This was from the previous year as well. I have liked Evan Moore's Skill Sharpener because it is colorful. I have liked this in the past. I crossed out the, what is it called, word search, because those are hard for her. But I have liked this. She will be working on this through the summer. But she doesn't like it. So we're going to try something new next year. But I want her to finish this because it's been 2 years. So we are going to be finishing that through the summer. Another in between. Do I have any other in between? Oh no, I don't have any other in between. Okay, so now for the hits. The exciting part of the homeschool videos. So the first hit and her all-time favorite thing was, this is a reading comprehension curriculum. It is from Teacher Created Resources. This has been her favorite reading comprehension that we have ever done, and she has done a lot. I always do a grade lower than where she's at so that she can read it and do it on her own. It really builds confidence, it builds fluency, and then there's a kid. And then she can also work on her comprehension skills, which are hard. I think that this is a really good curriculum. Mind Benders. I think this one is hers. It's not her most favorite, but I think that this is really good. I do think it helps you think in a different way and logic things out. Another hit for us was the Good and the Beautiful Handwriting Level 4. It is continuing that cursive progress. We really love this. It's beautiful and easy, and they can do it on their own. Another, so this is a hit for me and maybe a miss for her. This is called Winning with Writing. I love it. It is super, we're not quite done. It is super black and white, but it is very incremental. It is a 5-day-a-week curriculum. We do not do it 5 days a week, but we make it work. So it will start off on day 1. For example, it tells you what you're going to be learning about. It's a couple pages of that. Day 2, it has you start to brainstorm and think things out. Excuse me. Day 3, this is their outline that they have you do. That is a final outline. And then day 4 is going to be the rough draft. And day 5 is typically the final draft of whatever you're learning about. This is level 3, if I'm not mistaken, level 3 second semester. I wish more people knew about this curriculum. I think it is really, really good and really incremental and breaks writing up into small bite-sized pieces. So that has been a really big hit. We always do Explode the Code. She really likes this. It's something she can do on her own. And then some things that we added this year, kind of mid-year, kind of at the end of the year, was we added Zaner Blaser Word Wisdom. Again, this is 3rd grade. This is really an amazing curriculum as well. It is like, I think they say it's like a word study for vocabulary. So you have a reading, and then you have activities like you read, you look it up, you think about the context clues, you predict, and then you check if you are correct on the meaning. It has worksheets, and it just goes through and it teaches you strategies and really how to figure out those words. I really, really like this. We are going very slowly at this because this is not easy for her, but I really do like this. Another curriculum that we added in, because we liked that vocabulary so much, we added in Spelling Connections by Zaner Blaser as well. So this is called a word study approach. We really like this. I don't think enough people know about this curriculum either. It's similar where, let's see if I have, okay, I think that this is, so it has a reading passage. You figure out stuff through the context clues. Then it has a list of words that you use in different activities. Identify sounds of spelling, dictionary check, understanding complex consonants, read, categorize words, homophones, literary text, proofread a poem. And so that's how it is. I love this. I think that this is stellar, amazing, really, really good for my daughter who really struggles with spelling. So again, we are going very, very, very slowly, but I do really like this. And I have seen some improvement, which is amazing because spelling has just been at such a standstill. Another win for us is Saxon Math. We did Saxon Math 3 this year with Nicole the Math Lady. I loved it. Nicole the Math Lady is stellar. She takes the weight of actually teaching the lessons off of you. She makes it fun and engaging. Then they can do the math on their own. I would have to help my daughter a little bit or answer questions. And then she enters the answers into the computer, and it tells her if it's right or wrong right away. We would have her do, there's 2 pages in level 3. We would have her do page A. If she got it right and understood it, she did not have to do page B, which was amazing. And even with the online component, it let us do that. So loved that. Saxon was a big hit. Now, as we move forward, I am unsure if we will continue to use Saxon, but that is not because I don't love the curriculum and love Nicole the Math Lady. It has more to do with my daughter's dyscalculia than anything else. And then the last thing we added in, and people have feelings about this, have feelings with how much language arts I do, which is fine because I do what works for my family. But when I was switching some curriculum around for my middle daughter, I purchased this. This is BJU English 4. I was planning on using this. I'm so used to using a grade level down that I was planning on using this for 5th grade. But I decided we should try it. I said this in my last video about something else, but I absolutely never thought that I would use this. It's so traditional. It is traditional school, all that. So I do the teacher-led with the instructor book, and I teach her English 4. It is amazing. It is super incremental. We do a unit, I think it's a unit or a chapter on grammar, and then you do a unit or chapter on writing. It is so good. Just, I love it. And it's kind of like, it almost feels spiral. I'm not 100% sure, but it is really good. Never thought I'd like this, but I do. So we are also doing this, and it has been a win. And my daughter actually likes it, so she didn't think she would, and she actually really likes it. So we do a lot of curriculum for my fourth grader. It's a lot, I know, but we also do school year round. And I'm not a hard, obviously, um, I do not follow that hard line about you are in fourth grade, you have to do fourth grade work, or it's August, you need to switch your workbooks or do something different or start the next level. I like to use what we have that's working all the way through, and move to the next level when we need to or when we can. And a lot of times that's mid-year or at the end of the school year. So that's what I do, and it works for us. Let me think about. Oh, I forgot. I think I forgot. Sunlight Language Arts or Sunlight Readers really worked for us. If I forgot to add that, I'm sorry. We really liked. We did Sunlight Core D, History, Bible, Literature, America History Year 1. Amazing. My daughter is reading the books. They're really, really good. We love it. Can't say enough good things about the literature, history, and Bible for Sunlight. If I forgot to say that, sorry about that. But anyway, I know I do a lot. I know we have a lot of curriculum to go through, but hopefully it gave you some inspiration or ideas of how you can use and mix and match the stuff that works for you. Okay, I hope that this was helpful, informative, or encouraging. If you haven't, make sure to like this video and give me any comments you have about helping a kid who's a struggling speller or struggles with math. Okay, stay tuned for the next videos. Thanks. Bye.